What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Butt Sniffer here, and we're taking this to a racetrack, even though I'm not ready, and I'm losing my mind. But that's okay.
Alright, well, right now we're just prepping the CRX for the track. We have all this shit tightened down. Race helmet. Everything's ready right now. We just gotta load it all up in the truck. But yeah.
Really? There's nothing to record. We're putting the old fucking wire
Yes,
back.
this is exciting. Look, we're putting a wire on. That's very exciting.
Mentally retarded. His name is Kevin Spearchucker.
I'm not mentally retarded, but okay.
Hey,
You see the abuse?
damn well close to it. Nope, it has nothing to do with the ground. It just wants to idle like ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is great. This is fantastic. Right before race time. It's good. Good stuff. You know, maybe we'll fucking break on the track, you know, and then everybody will laugh at me. And then I'll fucking jump in the middle of the track and the fastest cars coming, or actually slowest, because I want to know I'm dying. What are you?
Now we have spotted Kevin in his natural habitat, being a more autistic person. Nobody knows.
Could always be like those guys in those videos. Hold on. Yeah! Isn't it how they get into cars?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, let's do it again. It's pretty great. Hey guys, you know, just doing this thing, you know. Okay. That one wasn't as good. The first one was better. You brought toothpaste? Oh, sensitive, because you're a sensitive person.
I'm running with Jordan.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Have fun. Have fun.
Do a pull. Do a pull.
That was my pull. You're the most obnoxious fucking person I know with the
I'm going to
camera.
turn up the volume.
That's the air. It's hot.
Maybe you don't want any music, but I want some music.
Oh, I know exactly what we need.
No texting and driving. No texting and driving. So what happens if I pull the e-brake?
Well, we got the truck.
Best thing I love about driving a Dodge is you can romp it anywhere. Yeah! That's how you drive a Dodge, and you know, usually if you're going through a parking lot, you gotta throw it in neutral there and rev the engine. Otherwise, the RPMs drop low and you become too gay. Woo! Yeah! That's power, boy! Keep looking at your phone. You know what the hell you looking at. Yeah! I'm gonna get a ticket.
Here we go. Rolling out.
Okay, so a little update on what we were doing. Right now, we are going to go get some race gas for the CRX for track day because I assume that the race gas at the track is going to be really expensive, and usually it is. So we're all loaded up. What we did for our track day is we were prepping like 2 weeks into advance. We got tools, we got food, we got basically everything you could need, creature comforts, some of them. And I would say that the whole trip, what do you think it probably costed us? Because the hotel is like, we split amongst us, but the hotel was like
120, 130,
something like that. And then we got the truck. We rented the truck. The truck for me, because I work at Firestone, was a discount, so I got for $60 for 2 days. And then we used my buddy's trailer, which was free. And our the only thing that I would recommend to anybody doing this is make sure well in advance, a month in advance, you're ready for this. Like, prepare well ahead, because scrambling in 2 weeks, it's really, with tying in work, there's not enough time. So like tools, power inverters, to charge your stuff, to use air compressors, all that kind of stuff. The one thing that I forgot was tire patches, and we're well into the trip to where I don't think we'll be able to get that. But yeah, definitely a learning experience. It's our first track time, like our legit track time. We've done things over by the compound, but nothing like this. Nothing like driving so many hours to go to a racetrack to race all day long. So we'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, right now we have basically all of our tools and cooler and canopy and all this other shit, all our filming equipment right there. Essentially, we have all of our big stuff here, and then we have another follow car in the back that has all of our tools, like the jacks and stuff.
This is a good.
Oh, and yeah, walkie-talkies.
Yeah, so if you have people riding with you, we have Jordan following behind us. So, yo, Jordan, you doing good? All right, we should be turning at the exit in just a second here. It's really useful. So this is and this is probably really good for car cruises too. So it's just some basic Walmart one, but we're probably going to upgrade and get a lot more. So we go for cruises, we do other stuff. We have a system to where we use the call button when we're on track in case there's an emergency, so we could get prepped our little pit area to take the car. But this is like a lifesaver. I never even thought this would actually come in handy as much as it is. So yeah, if you're going to track with friends and you got multiple vehicles, walkie-talkies.
Alright, right now we're putting in 100 octane to the tanks.
So update, we went to go get 100 octane and the friggin' pump doesn't work. So I tried to talk to the clerk, and he doesn't actually know if there's any in the area, and we can't get any clerks on the phone to even ask them if they have it. So what we're going to try to do, because assuming that the firm is going to be ridiculous on prices, we are going to try to take 95, get back on there, get to some race gas station and do that. If not, then we're just gonna have to cut our losses and run 93, and just, we're already fast. I mean, that's just gonna give us that little bit more of an edge, but at this point it's whatever. The car is for the most part dialed in. The IAC is acting up a little bit. Maybe the batteries are going dead, I don't know.
Alright, it's a little dark. The car is tarped over and we have everything out of the truck.
I was trying to talk to you. You know what the walkie was doing?
Everything's finished here.
Like, anytime I talk to you, you go beep, 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 beep.
So, that's pretty much it.
Bad.
Yeah. Fucking 4-hour trip.
Dude, it's been more than that. We've been
5
on the road
hours.
since 6 o'clock. We started at, when did we start? 8.
8.
I started moving at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's more than 12 hours. LS swap 240.
Yeah.
that it? Alright. And we can oversee the front.
No, we can't. We only oversaw the front there.
Fuck me. Alright, let's take a shower first.
Alright. Snack run. It is 7:06. Fucking dead tired.
We're like late because we gotta still set up. So we're gonna grab some of this 93 in case they don't have race gas there.
Alright, so right now we're walking to a little driver's meeting. I think they're just gonna tell us what's up with the track and the different groups that they're gonna have. So, alright, well, CRX is buttoned up and ready to go. Past tech, so we're good with that right now. Main issue, we're just trying to figure out if we want to tape this off or not because we have really expensive tape. Alright, well, first few hours at the track, had a great time. Currently, well, what happened with the brakes, Andy?
Spare to show. Oh, good. So this is our brakes. We went through we did one session, probably like 15 laps. I went through the whole session. You can see there's nothing left. And this is probably two different sides, but they were even on both sides, so it wasn't caliper. But this was only 2 trips to the compound and 1 session here. And compared to, we got these ones as replacements because I cooked them so quick. I didn't really take into account, this is one thing you're really going to want, is another set of pads. These ones, in comparison to the extremes, are not as good. I'm braking now at the 400 yard mark, opposed to before at the 200 mark. But it's just, brakes are just such a big thing because you could have a car that's slow. If you carry a lot of speed through the turns and you're consistent, you could keep up with a lot of cars, which you guys can see. But yeah, if you so happen to go to the firm, they have 2 auto parts places. They'll let you in, let you out. You could get pads as a replacement. But my recommendation is bring 2 sets of spare pads just in case. If you burn through one, what I did is I took the first lap. I got really excited. I felt the brake fade. I didn't really think about it. The brake fade is when your foot goes almost all the way to the floor, so it feels like normal stiff brakes, and then all of a sudden your foot goes all the way forward. And I didn't think about that. I completed another 5 laps like that. I came back into the pit area, took a look, and there was just black all over the rims. So I panicked. We managed to change the brakes right before our session, getting in about another 4 or 5 laps. And we're pretty much good. We're just, before we start up again, we have transmission fluid, we have brake fluid, or engine oil. We're going to change the engine oil because it's black, and I've been running the car really hard. And probably, I think the transmission fluid may still be good. We might change it just because. Now I have to take it a little bit easier on the brakes and try to carry more speed throughout the turns. But a lot of good competition, even in beginner class. So if you ever want to do this, don't just jump into intermediate because you'll probably hold up traffic. No offense to anybody. But, you know, you got to feel the track. I went off track, and I think I'm a pretty good driver. So it can happen to anybody. It's just something that you won't expect. The car will come out from under you. The tires will either get too hot, or you'll just come into a turn wrong, and you can spin out really easily. It's really hard on your brakes, really hard on the chassis. You definitely feel the G-forces in the turns. Take it easy the first time. That's the best advice. That's pretty much an update. We gotta start working on this and getting it situated so we can be ready for the next session. That way we can just relax. But yeah, she's looking good. So, really good community too. Awesome people. I had somebody give me channel locks to help me do the brakes, which we didn't account for that, so awesome community.
That's pretty much been it. Just hanging around, fixing the car.
I'm gonna have to wait.
officially over. We got the car back on the trailer. It did really well. Right now we're just trying to get home and unload everything, so it was a really good day. But yeah, Andy will talk to you guys later about how it was. This is an update about a week after the initial vlog. The track event was great for being, my first time out there. I think it went very smooth. I enjoyed hanging out with Andy and Jordan, just having a lot of fun on the way up, and then getting there and, putting in the hard work to actually get the car going and making sure everything was, on top, everything was buttoned down and ready to go. It was a fun process, and I'm glad I was able to share it with Andy and Jordan. I'm very happy, my first track event, and I couldn't have asked for a better one. The vlog should be up around Sunday, hopefully. There's much more to say about everything that happened, but it's too much to summarize in one little video, and this video has already gone on for long enough, so there's going to be a video on Andy's channel showing all the track footage. If you want to go check out his channel, I'll leave the link in the description. But I appreciate you guys, watching this and everything, and staying till the end. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, like and subscribe.